I actually didn't want to get into the mindset of I have to look like a boxer.
Okay.
It wasn't that. I mean, my mindset was that I have to be a boxer.
You kind of root for the underdog. I think that's one of the best parts about any sporting drama. Are you the underdog here?
Yeah, to a certain extent, as far as life is concerned, I'm an underdog in it for sure. The character that I play, and I completely agree with you. I mean, the we've all grown up on a nice steady host of sporting films and sport based films, and when done well, they always have this amazing potential to inspire and motivate you.
Apart from getting the physicality of it right, like you have to look like a boxer perhaps and train hard, but what about getting into the skin of the character?
Yeah, I actually didn't want to get into the mindset of I have to look like a boxer.
Okay.
It wasn't that. I mean, my mindset was that I have to be a boxer. Is what my mindset was. So my training wasn't about just the physical aesthetic. My training really was about if I enter the ring and if I had to fight a match with someone, would I be able to do it? So that's really what the training was. And I worked with Drew Neal, an incredible boxing coach, to start with. And then, of course, Daryl Foster, who came in later to further my training and to also do the choreography on the film. And that was important to me, to actually feel like when I enter the ring with people who are going to be in the ring with me, who are boxers, I want them to know that they are up against an opponent who takes it as seriously as them, and so that's really what was the exciting and the challenging part of the training.
Did you think about it that this is something that requires you to be vulnerable?
I mean, all of us have vulnerabilities, but when you go into the ring, that's not what you want to project at all. When you go into the ring, you want to project the fact that you belong there. You want to project the fact that actually this ring belongs to you and not to the other person who's dared to step in while you were there.
Right.
Those are the things you project. And that's again, that's a mindset that you have to work towards. And you need the right people to speak to you about the sport, get you to understand that it's a lot more than just the physical aspect of going in and beating someone up or getting beaten up. You have to fight through personal demons. You have to fight through the pain, so to speak, literally, which is physical, and mentally and emotionally, to put yourself through that stuff. And that's what, as Daryl calls it, he's like, that's what creates the warrior's mentality. Is that no matter what the odds are, no matter how much the odds may be against you, that you have the courage and the will to get up and fight. And that's honestly what the intention was with the preparation in this role.
How did this movie or working in this movie change you?
Well, it has been a very personal experience. I also do feel, I mean, when you put yourself through the grind, it's very difficult to come out being exactly the same person you were before. You will have evolved or metamorphosized into something new and something different. So that's bound to happen. What the effects of it are, I guess time will tell. But like, to draw a parallel, I think when I worked on the Milkha film, which was again a very, very challenging film, to me that film left me with a certain sense of self-belief, which, I mean, obviously I feel is inherited from Milkha ji. That if you honestly throw yourself into your work or towards achieving your goal, and you're willing to work as hard as it takes, with absolute sincerity and honesty of purpose, because honesty of purpose is very, very important. If you're willing to do that, you will succeed. You will create some impact, and that's what I learned from that film. And actually that learning helped me in this film, because when I knew I had to play a boxer, I didn't have a question mark over my head like I did when I got into the Milkha training, that will I be able to do it? Okay. Because I'd been through it, and learning through the man himself and learning through his experience and learning through the experience of playing him, I knew that if I just brought myself to that place where I'm going to do it honestly, that it'll happen.